what we go through in a day, a cup of tea at the end of the night can do a lot for our spirit, can it? When we just take back our energy and embrace the moment, even if it is for 5 seconds, because I always say 5 seconds is a lot of time. You could destroy yourself in 5 seconds by entertaining those negative thoughts, or you can empower yourself with 5 seconds by taking a deep breath and just giving thanks for life. You understand? Like, that feels good. We're going to do some breathing exercises, some guided meditations very soon in another video, but I wanted to sit down with you today and check in and make sure that we are elevating our perspective for the journey we are about to hop on. Because my friend, I believe every single one of us has a moment that will come that's going to be calling on us to take hold and to take power of it. You understand? But that takes authority. You know, the tip, I'm going to give you one of the biggest tips to speaking more confidently. That's simply by believing in what you're saying, right? Often when we speak, or you do public speaking or whatever, you're presenting an idea, we worry if other people are going to believe what we are saying, but that doesn't matter. It only matters if you believe in what you're saying. Because if you speak with authority, if you speak with confidence, others are going to feel that you know what you are talking about. But better yet, that you feel what you are talking about. Because I always say it's better to be felt, not seen. And this year we are moving on vibration, but we have to remind ourselves how good we feel. Sometimes we forget how good we feel. I mean, when people experience us, our essence, our touch, our glow, right? Like, everybody is a reflection of ourselves. I am a reflection of you. And when we get to experience you, we get to experience your glory, your grace, your beauty. And sometimes you forget what it's like to experience you, the power within you, the friendship, right? The love. Like, a lot of us have loved in our life to the point we have been let down, to the point we don't want to love again. But I always say, if your intentions were in the right place, that's all that matters. Even if you got hurt, even if you got cheated on or lied to or whatever may have happened, if your intentions were in the right place, that's all that matters. Because now it's simply a learning lesson. This is something you can take with you and grow and elevate your perspective, elevate your journey. Because I always say, I give thanks for the people that lied to me. I give thanks for the people that did me wrong. I give thanks for the exes that cheated on me. Damn those cheaters. Yes, I've been cheated on. Ah! It hurts. But I give thanks for it. Why? Because it does something to our spirit, doesn't it? It raises our self-worth when we have to go back inside and discover who we are and remind ourselves and generate that power, that confidence, and build that authority up to say, no, the way they treated me wasn't right. But I moved with good intentions. I love. And never forget about the love that you hold, my friend. Remain that faith. I always say fear has metrics, so it's easy to see fear. That's why we live in a fear state a lot of times. That's why we are anxious. That's why we move in life and the uncertainty worries us. But fear has metrics, right? You can look in your bank account and be fearful of it because there's not enough money. You can look around you and feel as if you are lonely because you do not have a significant other. That's what you think. Fear has metrics, but faith, that's something you have to feel. That's something that you have to have. What? Blind faith. I say faith is kind of like the wind, right? Like, you can't see the wind, but you can feel it and you can see the effects of it. That's the same thing as faith. You can't necessarily see it, but you can feel it. You can feel you are guided. You can feel you are protected, because my friend, you are always protected. You are always guided. Even when you think you are not, you have a parent in spirit, a guardian in spirit looking over you. Sometimes we disconnect from that connection, thinking that we are not connected, looking at others, asking how are they so in tune, not realizing we are the ones that walked away from that connection. It's as if when we grow up, we kind of, we distance away from our parents sometimes because we search for our own independence, right? You hit a certain age and you're like, nah, I'm a big boy, I'm a big girl. And you want to stand on your own 2 feet. Actually, it's kind of happening with my daughter right now. Once she hit puberty, she kind of like, we used to be big huggers and I used to just like squeeze her and she used to just come over to me, and now she's kind of like, nah, I'm too cool for that. She give me like these soft, like these sideways hugs, and I'm like, but dad needs, like HINDZ needs a hug, right? Although I am there for her, to love her, she needs a little bit of her space, but that's all right. But we do the same thing with our connection. We're the ones that distance ourselves from our loving connection, our guided connection. Questioning, hey, how do I have more faith? How do I believe, right? First, you have to stop putting value in the metrics that are giving you fear. Like if you were a content creator, I'm sure you look at your analytics and it stresses you out. Don't worry about the analytics. Focus on how you feel when you are creating. Focus on how you are being received. When I do a podcast, my mission was always, only one person may need to hear this. That's all that matters to me. One person. If 1 million people listen, great. If one person listens, great. As long as somebody feels it deeply, because I felt it deeply. I felt it was something that had to come into this world. That's the beautiful thing when we go on this journey to evolve our perspective, to get into this next step that we are going into, because there is a moment to come that we are going to have to claim. A moment to come that is ours. But it will take authority. It will take belief. It will take confidence. But that confidence is within all of us, my friend. Like, I don't believe anything is outside of us. Let me tell you, this tea right now has me in my feels. Like, let me get another sip. Whew. This is my favorite thing to do, is to take moments with you, just to chat, because I feel there's so much power in this connection. When we mute out all the noise in the world, we stop stressing about tomorrow, and we just have a breather. We take a seat within, you understand? Because within you is the kingdom of heaven, I believe. And when we take a moment to breathe, we take 5 seconds, you understand? Because 5 seconds is all you need sometimes to take a seat, shift your perspective, and come back to that center place within, that source place, right? That place where you know you are guided and you are not alone. Because sometimes we feel as if we are alone, but I always say, my friend, we are never alone. We are truly guided, especially if we can tune in and listen to that intuitive wisdom. It's there, right? It's there, but we just have to listen. We have to be careful. We have to be quiet. We have to be still. And if we do all of those things, we will notice that we are always being guided. We just have to mute all the noise and develop that faith. But I know we were born with the faith within us, you understand? It's just us that starts to buy into the fear. And we forget about the faith. We forget about that power, that feeling of believing in what you can't see. That's why like magic is beautiful, like Disney movies, right? Because it allows you to imagine, it allows you to use your imagination and dream and envision things that you normally don't see in your life. But that's powerful. That's why we have our minds, to bring things into reality that no one has ever seen before. You may be on a journey that no one has ever done before, so there's no blueprint. So you're gonna need faith, right? Yeah, you may be scared of all the uncertainty, but you're gonna have to be able to listen to that intuitive wisdom and take a left turn when you feel that nudge to do so, right? Sometimes our guides, God is like guiding us to take a left, but we're like, hey, it's comfortable here. I don't know about that. It's uncertain over there. I don't want to leave something that's kind of working for me. And then next thing you know, we go this way, the opposite way, and we experience a lot of resistance. It's as if something is trying to force us back into another direction, into the right direction, right? But that's why we had to tune in, listen, and develop our faith, because we are being guided. In this journey you are on, there may be no blueprint, because you are destined for something so unique, because you are unique in itself. And I think that is one of the most beautiful things, when we can embrace our individual journeys, but be there for one another as a tribe, you understand, as a collective, because that's what it's about. Yes, we have our own paths, and yes, we are discovering truth together. But on this journey, we have to recognize that we are never alone. You are never alone. We can take those 5 seconds, embrace the moment, stop allowing moments to pass us by. Stop giving our moments to the negative thoughts, right? Especially the unnecessary ones. Some of them we have to work out, right? Some of us lead us to another thought, then boom, lead us to a breakthrough. Because I always say a breakthrough, clarity happens after we have been wrestling with our mind. So when I'm wrestling with my mind, often I'm like, whew, I'm about to have a breakthrough. This is about to be good. But we can always take those 5 seconds, embrace the moment, and develop that power within. Because my friend, we are all so powerful, and I know sometimes you forget about that power. That's okay. But guaranteed, you are getting ahead of yourself. Come back to the present by taking a deep breath. Take a seat. Imagine like a beautiful throne within your body. Imagine yourself sitting in that seat and just say, I am thankful to be here. This is my moment. This is my time. And next thing you know, you've taken life and made it yours. So you don't know, in hindsight, everything gonna be all right. It's a vibe thing, and we power by cha. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely hit the like, comment, subscribe, all of that. And I'm gonna finish my tea. I am in my feels. I'm gonna drink this, go back to bed, and just because I'm feeling so calm right now, I am feeling good.